Sarah, a pale and gaunt 11-year-old, lived with her mother, Margaret, in a house that time had seemingly forgotten. The dilapidated mansion stood at the edge of town, shrouded by ancient oak trees whose branches clawed at the sky, as if trying to escape. By day, the house was merely creepy, peeling paint, broken windows, sagging roof. But at night, it transformed into a realm of nightmares. The terror began shortly after sunset when the air would thicken and the house seemed to breathe. At first, Sarah thought it was her imagination, the creaking floors and the whisper of the wind through the gaps in the walls. But then she heard it, a soft, almost inaudible voice calling her name, Sarah. The nights grew colder, despite the broken furnace sputtering in effort. Shadows moved on their own, stretching like dark, skeletal fingers across the walls. Margaret brushed it off as the house settling, but Sarah knew better. She felt eyes watching her, unseen but undeniable. One night, while reading by candlelight, Sarah noticed something peculiar, a diary that seemingly appeared out of nowhere. Curiosity overriding her fear, she opened it. The first entry read, "The house is alive. It feeds on fear. Do not stay." Her heart pounded against her ribs, and a gnawing dread settled in her stomach. She rushed to her mother, but Margaret, her eyes hollow and distant, dismissed her concerns again. That same night, the temperature plummeted, frost crawling up the windows and sealing them shut. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. Sarah, leave. Suddenly, a chilling wind ripped through the house, extinguishing the candlelight. In the pitch-black darkness, Sarah could hear something. No, someone, moving. As the whispers escalated into shrieks, Sarah grabbed her mother's hand and bolted toward the door. It wouldn't budge. Panic surged through her veins. Margaret, finally grasping the gravity of their situation, joined in the struggle. Together, they tore through the house, the walls seeming to close in on them. Just when it felt like the house would consume them, the front door burst open, and they stumbled into the cold, night air.